Did you know about an elephant named Osama bin Laden who killed over 27 people? This rogue elephant terrorized villages in Assam, India for more than a decade, earning his infamous name due to his violent and unpredictable behavior. Osama bin Laden was no ordinary elephant. He was unusually aggressive, often charging at people without warning. He would raid crops, destroy homes, and attack anyone who tried to stop him. Villagers lived in constant fear as the elephant seemed to target humans deliberately. One of his most brutal attacks happened in 2004, when he trampled a farmer who was working in his field. Witnesses said the elephant appeared out of nowhere, knocking the man down and crushing him with his massive feet. In another incident, he attacked a group of villagers who were trying to drive him away from their crops. Several people were injured and one man didn't survive. Over the years, Osama bin Laden's attacks became more frequent and deadly. He destroyed entire villages, leaving families homeless and terrified. Despite efforts to capture or drive him away, the elephant always returned, more aggressive than before. Did you know about the killer bear of St. Petersburg, a massive brown bear that killed over 15 people in the early 2000s? This terrifying predator, nicknamed the Beast, terrorized the outskirts of St. Petersburg, Russia, leaving the community in fear. The bear was unusually aggressive, targeting hunters, hikers, and even villagers near the forest. One of the most chilling attacks happened in 2003, when a group of hunters encountered the bear in the woods. The animal charged without warning, killing one man instantly and severely injuring another. Witnesses described the bear as unnaturally large, with a scarred face and a relentless hunger for human flesh. In another incident, a woman foraging for mushrooms was attacked and dragged into the forest. Her remains were found days later, partially buried under leaves and dirt, a common behavior of bears storing food. Authorities launched multiple hunts to stop the beast, but the bear seemed to vanish into the dense wilderness after each attack. The killer bear's reign of terror ended in 2005 when it was finally shot by a team of hunters. Did you know that in 1991, a terrifying man-eating lion terrorized the village of Mafue in Zambia? This lion wasn't just any predator, it was a massive, unusually large beast that hunted people relentlessly. Unlike most lions, which are stealthy and avoid humans, this one seemed to have no fear. It stalked the village, attacking and killing at least 6 people over a short period. One of the most chilling moments came when it killed a woman, then casually walked through the village carrying her remains, as if to taunt the terrified residents. The people of Mfuvi lived in constant fear, locking themselves indoors at night, but nothing seemed to stop the lion's rampage. It attacked with brutal efficiency, dragging victims away before disappearing into the wilderness. After weeks of terror, professional hunter Wayne Hosek was brought in to track and kill the lion. It took several days and 12 bullets to finally bring the beast down. It was one of the largest man-eating lions ever recorded, measuring nearly 10 feet long. To this day, the Mfua lion remains one of the most infamous man-eaters in history. Did you know about Kratos, a massive Komodo dragon who terrorized a remote village in the Philippines, killing over 20 people? This massive reptile, over 10 feet long and weighing more than 300 pounds, was no ordinary dragon. Kratos' reign of terror began in the early 2000s, when villagers on the island of Mindanao started disappearing near the dense jungles. Witnesses described a giant lizard lurking in the shadows, its forked tongue flicking as it stalked its prey. One day, a fisherman named Miguel was checking his nets by the river when Kratos attacked. The dragon's powerful tail knocked him into the water and its venomous bite left him paralyzed. By the time villagers found him, it was too late. Another victim, a young boy named Juan, was playing near the jungle's edge when Kratos emerged from the underbrush. His screams echoed through the village, but no one could save him. The dragon dragged him into the jungle, leaving behind only bloody tracks. Villagers tried to hunt Kratos, but his thick, armored scales deflected their arrows and spears. He seemed unstoppable. But to this day, nobody really knows if the story is real or just an urban legend. Did you know that in 1956, a massive hyena terrorized Malawi, attacking and unaliving people in the dead of night? The Malanje man-eating hyena was no ordinary scavenger. It was a ruthless hunter. Unlike most hyenas that avoid humans, this one actively hunted though. It struck when people were at their most vulnerable, sneaking into villages under the cover of darkness. Entire families woke up to find loved ones missing, dragged away into the wilderness. Survivors described hearing its eerie, chilling laughter moments before it attacked. Its powerful jaws could crush bones instantly. Victims were badly injured and their bodies were found in shocking conditions. Fear spread through Malanje and people refused to go outside after sunset. Even inside their homes, they didn't feel safe. For months, villagers and hunters tried to stop it, but the beast was clever. It evaded traps, survived gunfire, and continued its rampage. No one knew where it would strike next, making it even more terrifying. After countless failed attempts, a group of hunters finally managed to track and unalive the hyena, but by then, it had already claimed around 15 lives.